Gilbert Masengeli is a senior Kenyan law enforcement officer whose career spans more than 3 decades of service in the National Police Service. He currently serves as the Deputy Inspector General, DIG, in charge of the Administration Police Service, a position he assumed in July 2024 following his appointment by President William Ruto. Over the years, Masengeli has risen steadily through the ranks, building a reputation as a specialist in counterterrorism, border security, and security sector leadership. Born on August 28, 1970, Gilbert Masengeli hails from the Saboti area of Trans Nzoia County, specifically the Muroki or Mitoto locality. He is a member of the Bukusu community, a subgroup of the larger Luhya ethnic bloc. While little has been publicly documented about his parents, his family is locally known in Trans Nzoia due to the political involvement of his siblings. 2 of his brothers have vied for elective office: Isaac Masengeli, who contested the Saboti parliamentary seat, and Wycliffe Masengeli, who has twice sought election as a member of the county assembly for Saboti ward. Masengeli joined the National Police Service in 1989, beginning his journey as a police constable. From the outset, his career gravitated toward high-risk security operations, particularly in border security and counterterrorism. Much of his early and mid-career work focused on volatile regions, including deployments along the Kenya-Somalia border, where he played a role in operations aimed at curbing cross-border crime and militant activity. One of the most defining chapters of his career was his service with the Border Patrol Unit, BPU, where he rose to become the commanding officer of the Special Operations Group, SOG, an elite unit tasked with complex and sensitive missions. In this role, Masengeli led multi-agency counterterrorism operations targeting al-Shabaab militants, earning national recognition for his operational leadership and crisis response capabilities. By 2019, he had attained the rank of Assistant Inspector General of Police and was serving as a company commander for the BPU in the Northeastern Region Forward Operating Base. His leadership experience later extended into police training and institutional reform when he was appointed Commandant of the National Police College, Embakasi A campus, the main training institution for the administration police staff. During his tenure, he was credited with modernizing training standards by introducing new technologies and contemporary policing methodologies. In July 2024, Masengeli was appointed Deputy Inspector General of the Administration Police Service. Around the same period, following the resignation of Inspector General Japhet Kome, he briefly served as the Acting Inspector General of the National Police Service, holding the office until the swearing-in of Douglas Kanja later that year. Alongside his operational career, Masengeli has pursued extensive academic training in security and criminology. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Security Management from Dedan Kimathi University of Technology, where he specialized in digital forensic technology and cybercrime. He later earned a Master of Science in Security and Forensics Management from the same institution. He also holds a Diploma in Criminology from the Kenya Institute of Studies in Criminal Justice and is a Certified Fraud Examiner, CFE. As of 2025, he is pursuing a Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, in International Relations at the United States International University, USIU. His long service has been recognized through several state honors. In 2006, he received the Silver Star, SS, followed by the Order of the Grand Warrior, OGW, in 2016, and later the Moran of the Order of the Burning Spear, MBS, in 2023. On the personal front, Gilbert Masengeli is married to Helen Juma Masengeli, a respected educationist who served as the chief principal of Ngia Girls National School. In December 2025, she was awarded the Head of State's Commendation (HSC) Civilian Division by President William Ruto for her distinguished service in the education sector. The couple are active members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church and have been involved in church and community initiatives, including fundraising events such as one held at Naisambu SDA Church in Kitale in August 2025. They are also associated with charitable causes, including support for organizations like the Wema Charity Foundation. While Masengeli is known to be a family man, he keeps details about his children largely private. Despite his decorated career, Masengeli's tenure as Acting Inspector General in 2024 was marked by significant controversy. In September 2024, he was cited for contempt of court after failing to honor 7 summonses issued by the High Court. The court had ordered him to account for the whereabouts of key activists Bob Njagi, Jamil Longton, and Aslam Longton, who had reportedly been abducted during Gen Z-led anti-government protests. Justice Lawrence Mugambi sentenced him to 6 months imprisonment, though the sentence was initially suspended for 7 days to allow him to appear before the court. Masengeli later presented himself, issued an unreserved apology, and explained that his absence was due to national security operations in Wajir and Mandera. The court accepted his explanation and ultimately set aside the conviction in late September 2024. The case was closely linked to the so-called Kitengela 3 abduction, in which the activists were allegedly seized by masked men believed to be police officers on August 19, 2024.
Their eventual release, when they were found alive and abandoned in Kiambu County just hours before Masengeli's final court appearance, raised public suspicion due to the timing. Further controversy arose after the sentencing when the security detail assigned to Justice Mugambi was withdrawn. Chief Justice Martha Combe publicly condemned the move, describing it as an attempt to intimidate and retaliate against a judge for a judicial decision. Court proceedings also revealed allegations that senior police officers had been surveilling the judge, including contacting his driver and bodyguard to track his movements. Additional allegations have surfaced over time, including claims in 2024 that Masengeli had harassed a KASS TV journalist during a security mission in Baringo North. In December 2025, his name was again mentioned in public discourse after his nephew, James Masengeli, was arraigned in court for allegedly defrauding parents of Kenya shillings 2.58 million by promising to influence police recruitment. Information regarding Gilbert Masengeli's personal wealth and property holdings is limited. As with most senior police officers in Kenya, detailed asset declarations are not publicly disclosed unless required by a specific oversight process. As of 2025, his monthly salary as Deputy Inspector General is estimated at approximately Kenya shillings 298,000, inclusive of allowances. He is, however, known for philanthropy, having used personal resources to support community initiatives in Saboti, including funding medical camps and assisting youth and women's groups. In December 2025, he also made a Kenya shillings 100,000 donation to AFC Leopards. Overall, Gilbert Masengeli remains a complex and prominent figure in Kenya's security landscape, widely experienced, academically accomplished, and highly decorated, yet also associated with some of the most contentious moments in recent policing history.